1 second, y'all. Let me get y'all together. There you go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody's morning going? Good morning, grand rising, rich rising, happy new day. Whatever it is that you say to yourself every single morning. But to me, it's happy new day. It's a brand new day that we've been blessed with, a brand new day that God has come and breathed breath into our bodies. And for that alone, it makes the day already amazing. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody that's on here. Kalia Gray, how you doing this morning? Double tapping in. I see you, what is that? Lynn 21, I see you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tia. Good morning, Gigi. How you doing, Franchetta? I see you over there. Double tap. Auntie Nay is in here. Kalia Gray is here. Laura Morgan, I see you. Okay, double tap on that screen. Candace, Bass, Danielle, Antoinette. How you doing, Antoinette? Brittany Johnson, good morning to you. Good morning, Vita Brook Love. I see you over there. Tapping in on Facebook, man. I see you guys. Man, good morning, grand rising, rich rising, happy new day to each and every one of you guys on this beautiful morning, man. We actually started out on yesterday, guys. I started out on TikTok yesterday, went live over there. I tell y'all sometimes, you got to just make sure you got to have your notifications turned on so that you can jump in. So I started this week out early. I started it out over there yesterday. Benny Simpson, how you doing? Tracy, how are you this morning? Bad gal, understand. Good morning to you. How you doing? Yeah, keep your notifications turned on so you don't miss nothing. So we started out yesterday and we started talking about get out, right? We started talking about get out yesterday. Reason being is because, we on this fast. And I'm like, you know what? As long as I'm out here and I'm working, I'm going to be working. If I got a word, I'm going to give a word. I'm going to go ahead and push through. Even if it's a 30-minute live, we going to jump in and we going to give the word that's on the heart in that moment. So we started out yesterday and we've been talking about, getting out. Get up and go get it, right? Get up and go get it. Go after the life that you want, right? Go after the life that you want. Start pushing yourself forward in life and understanding that there's going to be some things that you're going to encounter on the way that's not going to always be pleasing. So get out of that mindset of always thinking that everything is going to go the way that you want it to go, always going to be the way that you want it to be, because that is a misconception. It's not going to always be that. You're going to wake up sometime in your life and you're going to experience some heartache. You're going to experience some pain. You're going to experience some disappointments. You're going to experience betrayal. You're going to have to get into a position in your life where you say, you know what? I know that that's happening. I expect for that to happen because guess what? This is life. And just because I decide that I'm going to live a good life, right? I'm going to live me a good life doesn't mean that everybody that's around me is in agreement with the good life that I'm going to live, right? And I think that once we wrap our minds around the fact that you're only living for you. This right here, this is a self journey. This right here is not about anybody else. You can't force this on somebody. You can't trick them into it. You can't buy them into it. You can't love them into it. You have to respect yourself enough to say, I know that I'm doing this work on myself. I'm handling this business on myself, and the only person that I'm genuinely responsible for is me. The only one that I can make behave a way, do a certain thing or anything like that, that's all gonna ride right there on me. Because what's gonna happen is the more that you work on yourself and adjust yourself and correct your behavior and hold yourself accountable for the way that you are speaking, the way that you are doing, the way that you're showing up, the more that you correct you, it's going to correct every other relationship, every other connection that you have with other people. But what the enemy will do is try to deceive you into thinking that you have to fix them because you're fixing you, that you have to do this with them and they have to do it this particular way because that's what you're doing as well. So everybody should just get on board with what you got going on because you made a decision, and that's not life. That's not life. That's a distraction, and it's also setting yourself up for failure. It's not life. That's not real. Understand, you have to let that go. The only person that you're responsible for is self. That's it. You cannot force somebody to be something or to do something or live a way just because that's what you decided to do. The same way that you were shown grace, you were shown mercy, you were shown love, and you started to operate with that better mindset when you decided to, you have to allow everybody else to do the same. The hard part hard in that is this right here. It's going to require sometimes that you're going to have to let some folk go. And that's what you guys struggle with. You don't want to let them go. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to cut ties. You don't want to dissociate. You don't want to have to say that, you know what, as much as I love you, much as I love you, because God knows I love you. I gotta put some distance in between you and I because of your behavior, because of the way that you're living. And I don't want that to seep inside of me, right? Come on, chosen family. What did I tell you about the seeping? It's the hospital bag. I don't want that to seep into me. I don't want that bag with the connection that just drip, 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 drip. And because I'm staying connected to you, I'm picking up on all the drippings. So every now and again, when you're having a bad day, you come drip, 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 drip. They go that bad day coming over there to me. The moment that you start to feel anything that drip, 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 there it goes to me. You have to cut off the drip. You have to separate yourself for yourself. You have to heal yourself by yourself for yourself. Heal yourself for yourself by yourself. This is a self journey. And in order to get the life that you really want, you're going to have to be willing to stop focusing on where you currently are and start seeing yourself living the life that you really want. You caught up in the right now. This is just the starting point. You wrapped all up in the right now. Yes, and you true indeed. Enjoy life. Every single day that you wake up, enjoy life. Enjoy every single moment. The moment that you're living in right now, enjoy those moments. Live up to those moments. All of that stuff. But also keep in the front part of your mind, this is my starting point. My life is going to get bigger. My life is going to get better. I'm going to do way more. I'm going to grow. I am going to heal. I am going to evolve. I am going to live outside of these limits. Just because I was born and raised right here does not mean that this is where my final destination is. Understand that. That's the mentality that you have to have. You have to stop thinking that where you are right now is going to be where you're going to be at always, because you're not. But if you keep that mindset, that you're absolutely right. That's the sad reality of it. If in your mind you've already made up is right where I'm at right now, this is where I'm going to be. If you've already made up your mind that where you are right now is where you're going to be, then you're absolutely right. If you don't see yourself no further than where you are right now, reality is you're right. Where you are right now is going to be exactly where you will be for the rest of your life. And majority of us are still in that stuck, stagnant situation because we didn't forget how to dream. Come on, double tap on the screen. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you, Gloria. Is it Gloria Ferguson? I appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't forget how to dream. You think that it's you don't see yourself other than getting up and doing what you're doing and been doing. That's the only thing that you see yourself doing. And I want you to know that you've been misinformed. I want you to know that you can have more. You can have more. You can live big. You can have all. Yeah, but in order for you to get it, you're going to have to change your mindset. A lot of times, when I gave them this one yesterday, so I'm just revamping because a lot of you guys that are here now weren't there yesterday. So I want you guys to be able to follow all week long, right? I want you guys to follow along all week long so that all the messages will make sense to you. And one of the things that I want you to understand is that in order for you to get the life that you truly deserve, in order for you to live up to your fullest potential, in order for you to take your life to that next level, you have got to remove that spirit of laziness. That spirit of laziness is not going to do it. I want you to understand, I'm going to go through this kind of quick so I can get to today's message. That spirit of laziness, you're going to have to let that go. I know that you've been there for a long time and that's how it's always been and you didn't got used to the job. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't switch that mental switch, if you don't let that go right now, then where you started at is going to be the same exact place where you finish it at. Sitting over there being lazy, being complacent, procrastinating in your life. I want you to understand that that will ruin you. That will keep you stuck. The same job that will keep you in the same relationship, dealing with the same generational curses, the same broken, toxic friends. Understand that will damage you. Let it go. That spirit of laziness, you have got to let that go. If you want more out of life, you got to be willing to do more. You have to be willing to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to shake it off, and you're going to have to get into this thing of life. The second thing is you're going to have to get to a place where you understand that you have to remove all of these distractions. A lot of reasons why you won't get up and move forward in life is because you're so easily distracted by any and everything. Anything that comes smiling and grinning, you running after it. Anything that hit you with the hey big head, you running after it. Anybody that got an emergency, you running after it. You got your cape on day in and day out. I'm talking about you the next best thing since Superman or Wonder Woman. Understand? And in order for you to be able to walk out of here, 106 days is what we got left. And in order for you to walk out of here, out of 2024 with a win, you're going to have to put that cake down. You're going to have to let go of all of these distractions. You have to let folk do what they got to do, go through with consequences that they got to go through. You have to let people understand, experience life without you trying to go over there and say, help, let me help you this. Let me fix that. Let me do this. No. Let them go through what they got to go through. Let them deal with what they got to deal with. I guarantee you this right here. The moment that they walk away with a knot upside their head, the moment that they really have to deal with the consequences of their action, then guess what? In that moment, when they see that you are for real about it and you're not spending no more money, you're not giving no more time, no more energy, no more effort, you're not making no more excuses, you're not answering no more phone calls, then they'll get it. Then they'll understand. But as long as you keep swooping in to save the day, then they're not learning the lesson. You are not helping them. You are enabling them and damaging yourself in the process. The enemy is getting a 2-for-1 special as long as you operate with that mentality. That's not your job. That's not your assignment. You have to let that go. You have to let go of the distractions. The third thing was you have to let go of that fear of missing out. A lot of you guys will not see your best life, will not live your best life, will not live up to your fullest potential. Understand, because of your fear of missing out. I feel like we about to reteach this thing. We just say, yeah. Some of y'all in the same place that you in right now because your fear of missing out, baby. You got a fear, and your fear is missing out. You can't stay focused on your life and doing what you need to do in your own life because you feel that you're gonna miss something that they got going on over there. They talking about brunch, they talking about that trip out of the country. They got something going on, but they don't even live the type of life that you trying to live. Understand? You trying to go big, you trying to go extreme, you trying to heal, you trying to develop, and all of that, and you so caught up in you start looking at that. Oh yeah, the enemy's job is to make it look appeasing, to make it look, you know what I'm saying, to make it look tempting, to make it look like every single thing that you want. That's his job, to make it look real good to you. Understand that. That's what he does. And your fear, if I start working on myself, if I cut off my friends, then I ain't gonna have nobody to go to brunch with, I ain't gonna have nobody to go on these trips with, and I ain't gonna have nobody. What if I mess up this relationship and leave? If I break up, if I divorce, if I cut ties, then what am I gonna do when I walk over there? What if I never find another man? What if I never find another woman? What if it takes me forever to find new friends? What if this and what if that? What if this and what is that? And you stay stuck right over there, settling for the bottom of the barrel. You sit right over there and you keep on talking about, oh yeah, well, your fear. You're operating with a spirit of fear. Your fear is missing out. Understand that. And I want you to know that it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have to want this thing for you more than you want that brunch. Yeah, come on. You're going to have to want this thing more for yourself than you wanted that brunch. You have to want this more for yourself than what you wanted for that trip that's going out of town. You have to want this for yourself more than you want that relationship. Understand, more than you want that friendship, more than you wanted to be. Wanted to be the person that was going to be accepted by everybody else. So you have to understand that this is your life. This is your life. Whether you win or lose, that's riding on you. How far you go in life, that's riding on you. If you walk out of 2024 with a win or not, that's all on you, baby. Ain't nobody going to come over there and give it to you. Ain't nobody going to pour it on you. you, it got to be something that you are willing to do the work, make the sacrifices to push yourself, even on the days when you don't feel like it. You have to be so self-motivated that when you don't feel like it, when you feel tired, when you say, I done had a long day at work, that you still say, you know what, I'ma still make time to pray. I'ma still make time to read. I'ma still make time to worship. I'ma still make time to meditate. Why? Because I understand the importance of doing what I do for my spiritual man. Man, it's just as important as what I did with my physical. I went to work and I was tired, right? I worked all 8 to 12 hours and I was tired. So you doggone right. The same way I fed my physical man, I also need to feed my spiritual man. Understand that. So even though I'm tired, I'm going to read. I'm going to study. I'm going to feed you something. Even though I'm tired, even though I'm frustrated, and this day has been trying, understand that I'm about to cross my legs, crisscross applesauce, and I'm going to give you a 5-minute meditation. Why? Because if you want to destroy anything, starve it. And a lot of times what happens is you start running after everything because you don't want to miss nothing. Be a part of everything because you don't want to miss nothing. Be included in everything because you don't want to miss nothing. Hold on to everything because you don't want to miss nothing. And what you do is miss everything. Come on, coach. What you say? And then you mess around and you miss everything. Yeah. You went over there. Yeah, you went over there and you was trying to make sure that you was everything to everybody. Everybody got this and you participated and you ain't missed none of the bottles that was going to go around. You was able to stand on the couches with everybody and y'all was up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You felt like I didn't want to miss everything, but you messed around and you missed you missed everything. You ain't want to miss nothing, but you missed everything because your spiritual man is over there starving. Your spiritual man is over there at his last. Understand that. So yeah, now you over there like, oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God, how do I feel like this? And how can I fix this? And how can I fix that? Oh yeah, because you went over there and you got what? Distracted. Now, and then you was too tired, right? So now you ain't do none of the stuff that you were supposed to do. Why? Because number 4, the 4th thing that I gave you yesterday that keeps you from getting up is what? Oh, you went over there and you started becoming the people pleaser. You wanted to make sure that you showed up for them because them your friends. You wanted to make sure you did what they needed you to do because them your friends, them your family members, and ain't nowhere in the world I'm not going to show up and they having this and that and whatever. So yes, the 4th thing was people pleasing. You just slid right back into that people pleasing type of mentality. You want to show up for everybody, but baby, it's time for you to show up for yourself. You want to do it for everybody, but baby, it's time for you to start doing it for yourself. Yes, you want to be everything to everybody, but baby, it's time for you to start being everything to yourself. Understand that you can't be a good nothing to nobody until you are a great everything to yourself. This right here is a self journey, a healing journey. Understand, a growth and development journey. This is a self-love journey. This journey is about self. Y'all keep trying to make it group. You keep trying to make it group. And it's fine if it's a group of people that are like-minded. Everybody growing in the right direction. Everybody got the same goal. Everybody making the sacrifices. Everybody equally pouring. But the problem is you want a group project. You want to have spiritual conversations with folk that are still operating in a carnal mindset, a fleshly mindset. They don't understand what you're talking about. They don't understand the direction that you're going. They don't see the vision. Understand that they can't comprehend it. They can't wrap their brain around it. They looking at you like you're speaking a foreign language because that's not what they're on, and you're going outside of your way, damaging yourself, trying to get somebody on board that's not wanting to be on board. They don't want that life, and that's okay. Why? Because we all have a divine right of choice. We all got a divine right of choice, and just because you decide that I'm gonna fix my life, I'm gonna live a better life, I'm about to start growing and evolving in life, does not mean that everybody is going to change right when you're ready to change. Doesn't mean that they're going to do right when you're ready to do. But what you have to do is learn how to honor yourself, how to respect yourself, and how to say, you know what, I can't make you change, but you can't make me stay. That's red ink pen for you this morning. Double tap on my screen. I need 4 more badges on IG to get our 10 for the morning for the startup, because I'm ready to go into today's message. I'm just going over what we talked about yesterday. Some of y'all missed a live on TikTok yesterday. Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising, Happy New Day to everybody that's on this morning. Yeah, I was live yesterday on TikTok. I told y'all to turn y'all notifications on. Double tap. Yeah. I can't, yeah. I can't make you change and you can't make me stay. You can't make me stay. Understand that. And a lot of you guys are self-sabotaging because you're waiting on them to change and you're giving them the power and the authority to keep you in a stuck, stagnant situation. So you staying because you're waiting on them. You staying right there in that stuck situation because you're waiting on them. You waiting on them to make up their mind that they love you. You waiting on them to make up their mind that they want the relationship. TikTok, send me some love over here. Double tap on my screen. Let me get some flowers. Let me get the money thing. Let me get some love. Whatever gift. Let me get some gifts over here on TikTok. Y'all quiet on this side. Y'all quiet on this side. Don't act like it's just IG and Facebook now. Don't do that to them this morning. Y'all outside a little bit with them now. Say ouch and send some love over there too. Yeah, y'all, because some of y'all are sacrificing yourselves as well. Let's just be real about it. You in a relationship. Thank you, Shay Shay. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate you. Let's be real about it. Thank you, Kush King. I see you. More. Good morning to you, Maura V. I appreciate you, Laura. Thank you so much, Miss Sass. Let's be real about it, right? Let's be real. Some of us in those situations right now, what do? You sit over there and you want to hold on to people. Understand that you're holding on to them. And while you're holding on to them, what's happening to you? You're sacrificing you. The more that you hold on to them and you're begging them to do the right thing, then you spend a majority of your time over there trying to influence them to change, trying to influence them to, hey, don't you see how great you can be? Don't you see all this potential that you got? Don't you see how skillful you are? And there you are, babysitting a grown adult. There you go, constantly hand-holding a grown adult. Thank you, Crystal, for the Cash App. That's what you end up doing. Let's just be real about it. Some of y'all right now, that's why I say send me some love. Don't be playing and acting like it's just these two over here. Y'all got some of that going on over there too. Some of y'all are being the CNA, the RNAs, what them folks is that babysit grown adults. That's exactly what you're doing right now in that relationship. And you're sick and tired of it too. That's what and you're tired of it. You like, man, listen, I feel like I'm raising two children and I only gave birth to one. Hello, I feel like I'm in I got a whole nother child over here. I got to tell them this. I got to tell them that. I got to baby talk to them. Because if I yell, if I say it too loud, then I'm being too aggressive. Let me lead this. Let me lead that. You got to do this. You got to do that. Understand that I'm constantly tiptoeing around stuff, coach. It don't make no sense. Hello, somebody. And it's time for you to go. I didn't want to be real, but baby, it's time for you to go. You didn't overstayed your welcome. You didn't overstayed your welcome. You didn't overplayed your part. Hello, somebody, you didn't overspent your finances because it costs. Understand that. When you, it does. Lights, water, rent, mortgage, whatever it is, transportation, car note, insurance, all of that. Baby, you didn't overplayed your part. You didn't overstayed your welcome. Time's up. Eviction note. It's time to put it out there. It is what it is. It's time to move forward in your life. Understand that, and I get it. Sometimes we are fearful of starting over. We are fearful of, you know what I'm saying? What if I do this and what if I do that? But baby, I'm going to tell you what, that state of unknowing, that back and forth, not understanding what you got going on, that's relationship torture. That's something that I don't want to deal with. That's something that I don't want to be in. And the sad truth about it is this right here. You could be sitting right there having that conversation with that individual, right? This is what hurts you even more. You'll be sitting right there having that same exact conversation with an individual over and over and over and over. And they'll be sitting in your face and acting like they're so confused about what it is that you're saying. That I don't know this and I don't know that. And the whole time they understand. The whole time they understand. The whole time they comprehend just fine. They know exactly what it is that you're asking them for. They know exactly what the expectations are. They know exactly why you crying. They know exactly why you ain't got no words these days. They know exactly why you don't want to sit on the phone and just pretend. They know exactly why you don't want to text them. They know exactly why you feel the way that you feel, but they are pretending that they don't know. Understand that they acting like I don't know what you want from me, and I'm trying my this and I'm trying my that. They doing all of that up in your face, and guess what? And they are very much aware. These folks ain't as slow as they pretend to be. And as soon as you put your foot down, the moment that you walk right up out their face, or the moment that they start to feel a touch of that loss, like you're about to go, then you will see that person is manipulation. You will see that you've been bamboozled. You will see that you're being hoodwinked. You will see that you've been taken for a ride. Because in that moment when they start to feel that loss, then they're all of a sudden just like that tighten up. Oh, you can call. Oh, you can text. Oh, you do know how to read and write. Oh, you are articulate. You got a whole lot to say now. But then when I was over there wanting the conversation, now you want to face to face every day. Now you want to sit down and have brunch so we can talk. But when I was over there begging for a conversation, you couldn't give it. When I was begging to do this, and this, it couldn't happen. Understand, these folks know exactly what they're doing in your life. Stop letting folk ruin you. It's a fact. That's irritating. You ain't missing out on nothing by leaving them. You ain't missing out on nothing by leaving them. Stop letting the enemy trick you into thinking that, oh yeah, well, if you leave them, so what? So what? And I'm gonna tell you something even more honest than that. That's one way of it right there. And I'm gonna tell you one thing that's more honest than that. The moment that you're afraid of right now of walking out, you're afraid of having to start over, having to reset, you're afraid of having to cut ties with them. Let me give you some free game real quick. When I say this to you, I just want y'all to understand there's gonna be some of y'all that's gonna sit straight up in your bed. Some of y'all might take off running down the hallway, but I'm gonna give you a rude awakening right now. The thing about it is this right here. Sometimes you're afraid of what's gonna happen if you cut ties with them, if you walk away from them, if you hit that reset button. Sometimes you're afraid of that, right? And then the moment that you get over there by yourself and you start working on yourself, you're not talking to them, so you're reading your Bible. You're not talking to them, so you're reading your self-help book. You're not talking to them, and you done went and got a therapist. You done went and got you a life coach. Now you done got involved in all the different groups that they got all over the place, from mental health and spiritual awareness and health and wellness. Now you done got involved in all of that. You done started going back to the gym. Understand, life is, understand, this is what happens when you start separating yourself from what is not servicing your greater good. This is what happens when you remove the distractions up out of your life. This is what happens when you cut out all of, you know what I'm saying, the uncertainties, the people that straddling the fence, the 1 foot in, the 1 foot outers. Understand that this is what happens when you start choosing yourself. You'll be sitting over there this whole entire time thinking that you're going to be down bad, you're going to be so sad, and I don't know if I'm going to meet somebody else, and I got this fear of missing out, and I don't know this and I don't know that, and you messed around and get a taste of it. Yes, sir. Baby, you mess around, there you go. You didn't start doing that for about 7 days. Then you slide into about 14 days. Then all of a sudden, little miss, I don't want to be by myself. The only thing that you want to be is by yourself. You don't even want nobody calling your phone. You don't want nobody texting your phone. You don't want nobody smiling and grinning up in your face. You love your peace. You love your sanity. You love being able to come into your house. Hello. And everything that you left in place is right there in that same place that you left it at. Baby, all of a sudden, when you have that fear, I don't know how I'ma feel going out to eat by myself. Now you'll go out to eat by yourself, put in your earbuds, you listening to motivational speaking, you listening to ministry, you listening to something that's empowering, and you got your phone propped up, earbuds in, throwing down. You ain't paid attention to nothing or nobody that's around you. Matter of fact, when the waiter or the waitress come, they got to tap you on your shoulder. Hey, you're good, you need anything? You get mad? I don't even want you coming back over here. Let me eat in peace. Hello, thank you, Shay Shay. You don't even want to be bothered with folk. Come on, let's just be real. That's free game. That's free game. So what are you telling me, coach? What you're really doing is blocking your own blessing. You are messing up your own peace. Understand that, but that's the enemy's job. His job is to deceive you, to make you think that you're going to be missing out on something. His job is to keep you in a broken state. His job is to keep you sad and depressed. His job is to keep you thinking less, feeling less of yourself, making you think that you have to be codependent on other people. His job is to keep you in a state where you're not advancing in life, to keep you from reaching your fullest potential. He's just doing his job. You just making it easy. Yeah. Pull your toes back. You making it easy. Why you say that, coach? Because you compliant. You so compliant. You just making it easy because you just keep going along with it. Thank you, Keisha. Is it Keisha? Thank you, Shay. Yeah, come on. Antoinette 0303, I appreciate that badge. Double tap on my screen. You're making it easy because you're just rolling right along with it. You're just right there. You're just rolling right on along with it. You're making this job easy. Every single time that you wake up and you stay in a stuck, stagnant situation, then you're doing nothing but making the enemy's job easier and easier. Sophia say, drink the water. Oh, baby, that's spiritually messy. Okay, let me, friend say, wait a minute, coach, that's messy. You're being messy. Drink the water. I'm drinking it. Thank you, Sabrina Smith, for the cash out. I didn't mean to do it to you like that, but I mean, you just make, okay. I drank the water. drinking the water. One thing that you have to understand on this journey, right? You have to be willing to go against the grain. You have to be willing to go against the flow. You have to be willing to be that individual that's willing to stand out. Understand that. What you say, Coach, you got to be willing to stand out. Double tap on my screen. I told you I feel like I'm going to reteach this, and I guess that's what we're doing. Hello, double tap on the screen. It is what it is. You know, I go with the flow here. Understand that. Helping hands, I appreciate you. Helping hand, rise, share. Thank you for that Cash App. Double tap on my screen. You have to be willing to go against the grain. Your favorite speaker is the Cash App. Thank you, Natasha. You have to be willing to be a curse breaker. You have to be willing to be a trailblazer. You have to be willing to be the first to do it. You have to be willing to say, you know what? I'm going to go if I got to go by myself. I'm going to do it if I got to do it by myself. I'll stay if I got to stay by myself. I have to learn how to enjoy my own company. I have to learn how, understand, to be by myself. I have to learn how to deal with me, because the moment that I learn how to deal with me, when I learn how to love me, how to respect me, how to honor me, understand how to protect me, then that's me. That's me at that moment, recognizing my own self-worth. That's me in that moment, recognizing my own self-worth. Understand that, and that's the reason why the enemy goes so hard with keeping you distracted with those 4 things. Because how dare you learn your self-worth? You knowing your self-worth is knowing that you're more than enough, even if you ain't connected to nobody. Come on, Auntie Nate. Come on, Inspiring Queen. Double tap on my screen. What you say, Coach? That's the reason why the enemy don't want you to get by yourself. He don't want you to learn how to love yourself, to respect yourself, to protect yourself, to invest in yourself. He don't want you to know that, because the moment that you do that, come on, Crystal Love, that's the moment that you start identifying your own self-worth. And when you identify your own self-worth, then you realize that I'm more than enough, and I don't have to be connected to nothing or nobody. I don't have to be surrounded by nobody, in a relationship with nobody, friends with nobody. Understand that I can be more than enough while I'm standing here all alone. And that's what he don't want you to do. Yeah. This journey is going to require sometimes that you're going to have to be by yourself. I'm going to tell you, and the reason why sometimes you have to experience that time when you're by yourself is because there's going to be some things in your life that are going to be only designed for you. It's going to be some breakthroughs in your life that's only going to be designed for you. There's going to be some places that God is going to take you on your spiritual journey, on your healing journey, your development journey, that are only going to be designed for you. And you're trying to bring along people. Understand that he's saying, wait a minute, this ain't for them. And if you bring them along with you, I'm not going to have enough for them. I didn't prepare enough for them. I prepared this for one. I have dinner for one. I have food for one. Thank you, Natasha, for the Cash App. Understand that. And you have to be willing to go, even if your favorite can't go, even if your bestie can't go, even if your A1 day one can't go. You still have to be willing to say, I'm going to still follow you. I'm going to still do what is necessary. I'm going to still fulfill the mission. I'm going to still complete the goal. I'm going to do what I got to do. That's how you have to move. You have to learn how to be in this world, but not of this world. And not being of this world, which it means that I'm not so emotionally attached to people, places, and things that I can't turn them loose if I need to. Come on. I know I got new notes. I didn't accept the fact that I'm going back over it. Yeah, these new notes. These ain't from yesterday. That's for you though. But you say you have to learn how to become so detached from this world that things can be going on here around you, but it's not going on in you. Understand, when you detach yourself from this world, that means that you have a separation. You have a barrier that's surrounding you, right? And that barrier that is surrounding you is that I'm emotionally available. I love you. I want the best for you. I'm willing to pour into you and all of that, but I don't love you more than I love me. Understand that my job is not to please people. My job is to please God. That's who I please. Understand that there's going to be some things you have to look at folk in their face and let them know. There's going to be some things in my life that some decisions that I might make that you might not like. Understand, there's going to be some things that I might do that you might not like. I might say some things that you might not like. Understand that, and I'm cool with that, because I'm going to always make sure that I'm in alignment with the word. Understand that, but as long as he's He's pleased, as long as I'm honoring Him, as long as I'm respecting Him, as long as I am committed to that assignment, then be prepared to be sick of me. Be prepared to be upset. Be prepared to be offended. Understand that, because sometimes the word will offend a person because your spirit and their spirit is at odds with each other. I'm trying to tell you the right thing, but you want to go and do the wrong thing, so you're not going to want to hear what I got to say. You want to believe the lie, and I'm trying to tell you the truth. You're not going to want to hear what I got to say. And when people reject the truth, when they rather have the lie, you have to leave them over there at it. Understand that you can't damage yourself trying to make them see the truth when they've already made up their mind that the lie is way more comforting to them. You have to be in this world, but not of it. You can't afford to be emotionally attached to it. You have to be here enjoying life, loving life, experiencing life, but anything that's connected to you. And hear me when I say this, because I mean it with everything that's in me. You have to be here enjoying life, living life up to its fullest, but you have to have a balance in life. Understand, you have to be operating in life where you look at things, no matter if it's a job, if it's a career, if it's a relationship, a friendship, a situationship, family ship, church ship, whatever ship, that you can say honestly, I'll turn you loose if I need to. Yeah. Come on. That's free. Ooh, that's free. You ever experienced what it was like to live freely? Baby, that's freely. That's what I'm telling you this morning. You have to get up. This is what we talked about yesterday. Get up. Baby, you ain't never experienced freedom until you've experienced that. Come on, Amanda. Is it Amanda 11117? Double tap on my screen. I'm talking about free living. Free living. Everything that's around me has a choice, including me. If you decide that you don't want me here no more, I'm gone. If you decide that I'm not fulfilling the duties as assigned, then I'm gone. If you feel like you're not growing and evolving in that church, then I'm gone. If you feel like this ain't healthy for you, it's not beneficial to your growth, your development, that you stuck, you stagnant, I'm gone. Understand? Free. I'm talking about what it really is to be free. Understand that it's a totally different thing. And the moment that you start operating with that type of mindset, it's the mindset when you will start to feel like you're floating through life. People will be looking at you all kind of crazy. They gonna try to think, wait a minute, how is all hell breaking loose and you still smiling, you still grinning? Then you just have to go bury somebody and you still smiling, you still grinning. I thought the doctor just said that you had a terminal illness and you still smiling, you still grinning, you still fasting, you still praying, you still worshiping, you still reading, you still studying. And wait a minute, hold up. I thought you said you just lost the love of your life, and not to the grave, but to another man, to another woman. And you mean to tell me that you still getting up every day, going to work, you still functioning? Wait a minute, y'all been together so long, ain't no way in the world. Oh, no, because you're not me and I'm not you. I know who I am all by myself. I have my own identity. Whether I'm with them or not with them, I'm still gonna be good. Whether we're connected or not connected, I'm still more than enough all by myself. Understand that. That's the mentality that you have to have. Own it. Yeah. People don't like that kind of talk. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to see what type of person that you're dealing with. If you ever want to see what type of person that you're in love with, let them know that they're a bonus in your life. Oh my goodness. Oh, you talking, boy, you gonna turn that house or that apartment, that module home, that trailer upside down. The moment that you walk in there with that there, good morning, Cat Marie, how you doing? Baby, I want you, baby, I want you to know the moment that you start letting folk know, baby, listen, I'm with you because I want to be with you, not because I need to be with you. I know who I am, whether we're connected or not. If you wake up tomorrow and decide that you don't want to love me anymore, that this relationship ain't relationshiping for you, then that was fine and dandy with me. Yes, it will hurt. I'm not saying that it won't hurt. It will hurt. But I will understand that I'm respecting your choice. But when you say that to me, just be prepared to stand on business, baby. Hello. I don't let folk just say no any and everything to me. I don't let folk play with my business, my feelings like that. So when you say that you don't want me, be prepared to stand all 10 on it. Understand that when you say the relationship ain't fulfilling for you, when when you say you're not happy here, be prepared to stand all 10 on that, because it ain't no return on that. You won't yo-yo me. You won't reel me in and play with me and have fun for your benefit and roll me out. Understand, when you decide you want to go do something else, I'm not one of them, one of one, rare breed, baby. I am not to be played with. That's how powerful having your own identity is. That's how powerful it is to know who you are, and what you bring to the table in any situation. Understand that I'm more than enough by myself, and that's why knowing your worth, knowing your value is so important. Most people don't know their worth. Most people don't know their value. Most people don't know that they're showing up to the table with everything. They are unaware of the gift and the talents that they have. They don't know. Understand? So what happens is they connect themselves to users, to abusers, to vampires. Understand? That suck them dry of every good thing that is in them. Some folk right now are surviving on you, but pretending that you're surviving on them. It's some folks. Wait, okay, I'm gonna drink the water. Wait a minute, cause I'm coming back. Wait, yeah, that's a fact. They so skillful. They so skillful with their manipulation. Hold on, Crystal Love. I want to say something else, and then I'm gonna drink my water. Wait a minute. Some folks they got you so bad, baby. They done twisted up your mindset so much. They done damaged you and your thinking so bad that they done tricked you into you the one with everything, mamas. You, baby. They laying up on your couch, driving your car, eating up all the man and Bonquisha snacks, playing your baby video game more than your baby able to play his video game. Your baby is mad. He want his game back. Understand that. Laying up in there, sucking up all your AC and everything, but then tricked you into thinking that they the prize. How that work? You ain't even come in here with nothing. Yeah, I just don't understand. Same thing over there, bro. You sitting over here and you whining and crying about a woman that you gotta pay everything for, and she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't do nothing but whine and complain all day and belittle and bash. You got to go through everything to make sure that she doing the right thing. Can't trust her no further than you can see her. Mouth as slick as a can of oil, and you going outside your way to bend over backwards, jump through fire rings, walk on coal, begging somebody you got to help. It just don't make no sense to me. Y'all got to, yeah, okay, I'm drinking the water, but it's the truth. Child, get somebody else to do it. Just get some. Well, I'm just saying, you have to go get somebody else to do it. When you're not aware of who you are and what you are and what you bring to the table, then it's guaranteed that the enemy is going to do what? He's going to use you. He said, wait a minute, coach. Hold on. I was just trying to tell him that this is how skillful the manipulators are, right? They'll trick you into thinking that they're a blessing to you. They'll go outside their way and try to make it seem like, you being in a relationship with them is helping you. Baby, I was fine before I met you. I was in a good position in my life before I met you. I was happy as all get out before I met you. I was living my best life before I met you. I had everything that I got right now. I had all of these things before I met you. Let's just be clear. Bonus. You are a bonus in my life, and people don't like you to be that direct, because when you operate with a mindset that's very direct, then people can't manipulate you. They can't twist and turn things that you're saying. And that's why the Bible says, keep your conversations light. Preferably yes or no. Keep your conversations light, preferably yes or no. Because there's no way of misunderstanding yes and no. Anytime that you start going beyond that is when you're going to give the adversary, you're going to give the enemy, you're going to give the op, you're going to give, yeah, that's right, the op, you're going to give them something to run on. All they want you to do is to keep talking. So as long as you keep talking, the only thing that they're doing is they're listening for you to slip up and say something that they can run with. They're listening so that you can slip up and say something that they can twist and turn, that they can manipulate. So you have to be very real. You have to be very direct, and you have to be very short. What you say, very real, very direct, and very short. Very real, very direct, and very short. That's how you have to operate with folk, baby. Very real, very direct, and very short. Because without that, then they're definitely going to do what? Twist and turn it. They're going to manipulate it. They're going to find that one thing that they can hang on, understand, and keep on going. You will hear about that over and over and over and over and then again. Hello, somebody. That's why you have to keep it short. Most importantly, because these folks already know what it is that you're saying to them. Don't let folk think that make you think that they slow, because they're not. They know exactly what you want from them. They're making a conscious decision within themselves to say that I'm not going to love you that way. I'm not going to show up for you that way. I'm not going to give you what it is that you're asking me for. Understand that. And it can be simple stuff. But when people have made up their mind that they don't want you, that they don't want that relationship, that they're not invested in you the way that you're invested in them, there's nothing that you can say or that you can do that's going to be able to change their mind. And you have to be willing to leave them right there where they at. The journey that you're about to go on, the spiritual journey, you have to understand that on it, it's going to come with some uncomfortable types of situations. You're going to find yourself in some situations in your life where you're going to be uncomfortable. And that's the reason why you have to already prep yourself. When you know something already, when you are aware of something already, then what do you do when you're aware of it already? You prepare yourself for that. So if you're constantly reading, constantly fasting, constantly working on yourself, you ain't never got to get ready because you stay ready. You're not ignorant to the enemy's tactics. You're not ignorant to the way that the enemy show up. You know already ahead of time. And if you did not know, you know right now. There's going to be some times on your journey that it's going to get uncomfortable for you. It's going to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to do something that you did not want to do. You're going to have to walk away when you did not want to walk away. You're going to have to cut ties when you did not want to cut ties. You're going to have to establish some distance when you did not really want to establish that distance, but you're going to have to. And it's going to be uncomfortable doing it, whether you have a false sense of responsibility to that individual or you still love that individual, whatever the case is, but you're going to have to be uncomfortable, and that is okay. Can we be clear? And that is okay, because there's always growth in that uncomfort. When you're operating in a place in your life where you're uncomfortable, understand that that's a great thing. Learn to embrace it. Take off the negative tone on that. The only reason why we look at it as a negative thing is because that's what we've been taught. I told you, when you hit my platform, be prepared to unlearn some things that you thought that you already knew. Unlearn it. You look at being uncomfortable with a negative tone because of what we've been taught our whole entire life. Unlearn that. As long as you're uncomfortable, then you're growing. You're growing because you're still searching for comfort. You're not going to sit where you're uncomfortable. You're going to be trying to find a way out. You're going to be so uncomfortable that you're going to, when you're reading, and I ain't never been in this much pain, but you ain't never been in this much prayer either. I ain't never been going through something like this right here, but you ain't never fasted the way that you've been fasting either. You ain't never been meditating the way that you've been meditating either. You ain't never got a therapist. You ain't never got a coach before either. Because of the things that you're going through in life, the hard stuff that you're facing in life is pushing you to search for a way to build yourself back up, to strengthen yourself, to identify your weak areas. It's forcing you to identify things in your life that needs to be corrected. Understand that. And if you were comfortable, you would not be doing that. If you were in a place where you were relaxed and everything was going the way that you wanted to go, then guess what? You wouldn't be in the prayer group. You wouldn't be over there with a therapist. You wouldn't be over there with a life coach. You wouldn't be in a prayer group, a study group. You wouldn't be opening your Bible. You wouldn't be fasting. You wouldn't be praying. You wouldn't be meditating. The reason why you're doing the things that you're doing is because of the uncomfort that you feel. It's growth. Uncomfort is growth. I'm in my growing season. I'm in my growing season. And you start running from, I don't even want to be comfortable no more. I want to forever be growing. I want to always be evolving. Send it my way. Whatever it is that I got to deal with, baby, I'm learning every day, bobbing and weaving, learning how to duck, learning how to move out the way faster. Now when I see stuff coming, red flag, I seen that coming. Yep, smelled that from mile away. And you learning how to move at a quicker rate. Why? Because that right there, they got me last time. Last time they caught me over there with that. Won't catch me again. Now your awareness is building up. Understand that your spirit of discernment is at its all-time high. You can see it before it happened. You can sense it before it happened. Before they even say it, you know what they about to say. Before anything even take place, you already know how it's about to go down. You can feel it. The energy is all around you. Why? Because you've been working on yourself day in, day out, non-stop. That's what you have to do. You're going to experience some uncomfort in your life, and that is okay. Learn how to embrace it. Dismantle, unlearn that negative undertone that, oh yeah, I'm so uncomfortable. That first thing y'all said, depression and stress, and I'm just so this and that. No. I'm so uncomfortable that it's pushing me to read more. I'm so uncomfortable that it's pushing me to pray more. I'm so uncomfortable that it's pushing me to fast. It's pushing me to meditate. It's pushing me to search for God even more. That's what my uncomfort, that's what it does to me. On this journey of growth and development. Uncomfort, y'all wrote it down. The next one is going to be unfamiliar. Be prepared to run into some unfamiliar stuff as well. It's going to be some stuff like, wait a minute, whoa. I ain't never seen this here before. I ain't never, wait a minute. I ain't never touched this kind of ground. Wait a minute, it's unfamiliar to you. Wait a minute, I ain't never had nobody come up in my life and do this here like this here now. Wait a minute. This is unfamiliar to me. This behavior is unfamiliar to me. This kind of talk is unfamiliar to me. I ain't never seen this. This is unfamiliar. You have to be prepared for the unfamiliar. Understand? And it's okay. It is okay. Double tap on the screen. It's gonna be unfamiliar. It's gonna be something that, yeah, I ain't never seen this, never touched this, never heard this like this before. And that is okay, because the more that you're growing, the more that you're evolving, the more that you're healing in life, it is about to do what? Pull back those layers. Just like an onion, it's going to pull back layers. It's going to expose you to truth that you ain't never seen before. It's going to show you things that you've never saw before. You're going to experience things that you never in your life thought that you would be experiencing before. And that is all part of the plan. There's no need for you to get upset. There's no need for you to get frightened. There's no need for you to run back to what is familiar. There's no growth there. When you start growing and evolving in life, guess what? You're supposed to be willing to accept the unfamiliar. You're willing to accept that. You're willing to walk into that. Embrace that. Understand that's your growth. You deserve every good thing that's about to come your way. And sometimes when we start experiencing new things, seeing new people, you know what I'm saying? Good quality folks. We ain't used to that. Then all of a sudden we do what? We start looking for the brad in them. We start looking for something to be wrong. We start looking for something to be broken, because ain't no way you just good like this. Ain't no way you just love like that. And what do? You start creating problems in your own life. Creating problems in your own relationship. There you go, Miss Love. There you go. You start what? Self-sabotaging. You're looking for it to be a problem, and so much you're looking for it so much that you'll start creating it. Yeah, because the person is not going to allow you to accuse them before they start getting back on you. A person ain't gonna keep on allowing you to come at their face and telling them, oh, you doing this, you doing that, and this, and that, before they start barking back, before, you know what I mean, before they start getting back on you. And before you know it, you took something that was extremely healthy, something that was all love, that was really genuine, and here you are, you done created a problem in your own life, because that's what your mind was focused on. Whatever it is that your mind is focused on is what it's gonna produce more of. You are supposed to grow. You are supposed to heal. You are supposed to develop. It's start embracing that unfamiliar, uncomfortable and unfamiliar. Be prepared to embrace those things. It is okay. Stop trying to find fault in everything. Stop looking for the bad in everything. Even let go of the thing of when they talking about some daggone, oh yeah, well, you know, prepare, be hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Baby, I'm not preparing for no worse. I'm not preparing for no worse. Whatever is going to happen in my life is going to happen. I'm looking for the good things. I'm walking towards the good things. And even if it doesn't pan out all the way that I want it to pan out, the lesson in there is way more than anything else. I'm going to win or I'm going to win. Ain't no losses coming my way. I'm going to either win or I'm going to win. That's it. That's all. Every single trial, tribulation, every dark hour, every valley, everything, hardship that I experience in my life, I'm either going to win or I'm going to win. That's it. Me saying that, oh yeah, well, I'm going to prepare for the worst. That's like saying that I think God is going to fail me. Don't. And I don't. I'm a win. Come on, Lasting Arch. Let's be real. Me saying that I'm prepared for the best, but I hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's like saying that I think my God gonna fail me, and I know that He ain't that type of God. Understand? I know He's not that type of God. If He blocks something, if He stops something, or something did not work out the way that I thought that it was supposed to work out, I understand that there's something in that I'm gonna learn along the way. We live life backwards. We go through experiences, and we don't realize why we went through that experience until we on the other side. My job is to trust him. My job is to follow him. My job is to, that's right, follow his lead. So if he took that from me, if he ended that, if he removed this, if he removed that, then I know that there's a reason as to why that right there happened. And I'm not about to question him. I understand and accept the fact that his ways are not mine. His thoughts are not mine, way higher than mine. But I also know and understand that he see and hear things that I don't see and hear. So yes, I'm going to trust you. A win is a win. Understand that. That's how I move through life. You be in it, but not of it. I'm not just so detached to anything that if I lose it, that I'm going to lose my mind. I'm not so attached to know anything that if you stop loving me, I'm going to stop loving myself. That if you stop doing this, then I'm going to stop doing, no. Ain't nobody got that type of power or authority over my life. Hey, I can't. The next one is unexpected. The next one is unexpected. Yeah, double tap on my screen. The next one is unexpected. Yeah, come on, double tap on the screen. This end up being a reteaching. It's okay. It's okay. I'm prepared for tomorrow. Listen, I'll just say it that way. Hey, it is what it is. So the next one is unexpected. On your spiritual journey, right? On your spiritual journey, on your growth and development journey. Yeah, some stuff gonna be unfamiliar. You ain't used to that. Yeah, unexpected is I ain't expect for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect for that to happen. I ain't expect for you out of any, man, wait a minute. I thought you ain't even like me like that. I thought you ain't even deal with me like that. Wait a minute, hold on. I thought you was against me. How in the world are you the one that made the investment? How are you the one that put in the great word? How are you the one that came over here to help me? Every time I walk in, you got your face balled up. I didn't even know you dealt with me like that. Understand, when you on your spiritual journey, it's gonna be some stuff that's gonna be, it's gonna be out of the ordinary. That was unexpected. I didn't know that you were going to do that, but you have to understand the God that we serve. The God that we serve can make people and make things operate in a way that is inconsistent with their character. That's not normally how they act. That's not normally how they show up. That's not who and what I have seen that person to be. But when God has something that he wants you to do, a mission that he needs for you to fulfill, then he's going to make things be what he needs them to be. He will align it in a way that it works completely out. And yes, ma'am, yes, sir, it will blow your mind completely. Understand, that's how he operates. But why? Because our job is to have the faith. We are to follow by faith, walk by faith, not by sight. It's not according to our own understanding, but to him. Understand, he is the one that, I got something for you. Your job is to trust me. Your job is to trust that I'm going to do exceedingly and abundantly all that you can ask or think. Your job is to trust that I'm going to protect you. Your job is to trust that I'm going to provide for you. Your job is to trust that there's nothing that's going to happen to you that have not already orchestrated in your life. There's no valley that's going to be too low. There's no river that's going to be too wide that I cannot do what I need to do in your life. You got to trust that. Come on. You got to trust that. Expect the unexpected when you're dealing with him. When you get in alignment with Christ, oh, baby, when you get in alignment with Christ, what you say, coach? You better learn how to expect the unexpected. When you, come on, that's a note right there. What you say? I gave you three. It was three of those things, right? The top four reasons why we don't get up is what? Laziness, procrastination, fear of missing out, and people pleasing, right? Those were your four, the reasons why we don't get up, right? That's the reason why we don't get up. That's the reason why we stay stuck. We stay stifled. Down at the bottom, right now, you're going to go down to trusting God. When you start to align yourself with God, when you start working on your spiritual journey, then there's three things that you're going to have to be prepared for. To be uncomfortable. Understand, that's number one. Number two, unfamiliar. You ain't never seen no love like that. And unexpected. I didn't think that you was going to be that way. Hold up. Yeah. I didn't expect that because I thought you didn't like me like that. You ain't never rocked with me like that. You ain't never had nothing good to say to me or to say to me or about me. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about you said nothing good to me. But you have to understand that this is how he works. In my chat real quick, I just want y'all to put faith journey. In my chat real quick, I just want y'all to put faith journey. Faith journey. This is a faith journey. Your job is to walk by faith, not by sight. Your job is to trust even when you don't know all the details, even when you don't know everything that's going to happen, how it's going to happen, even when you don't know where it's going to come from, even you don't know how it's going to do what it's going to do. It's faith. This is a faith journey. This is a journey of faith. Yeah, and in order for you to strengthen your faith, your faith have got to be tested. In order for you to strengthen your faith has to be tried. Your faith has to be put to the fire. Understand that I can't give you, you get one level of faith when you're on level 1. But the more that you grow, the more that you evolve, I got to strengthen your faith. I got to make you exercise it every single day. Because if you don't exercise something, then it won't get strong. If you don't exercise something, then you won't build up the endurance in it. If you don't exercise something, then you won't allow it to stretch to its fullest potential. And every trial, every tribulation, everything that you face on your faith journey is doing nothing but what? Stretching your faith. It's doing nothing but that's all it's doing. It's strengthening your faith. It's building up your endurance in your life. This is a faith journey. So as you continue to grow, to evolve, to experience the unfamiliar, to take on the uncomfortable stages of your life, it's doing nothing but stretching your faith. Now, ain't that something? And the whole time, you thought you was losing. Oh, wait a minute. A whole time, look at this. Whole time before you got on here this morning, your mindset was you was losing. Your mindset was, Coach, I'm going through something. Oh, lifing on me. Life so down bad on me. And I just got so much stuff happening. And I'm so this. And all of a sudden, you jump on here today. And you come over here and you just listen for a minute and you done got stopped right here and popped your earbuds in. You done riding in your car coming home from third shift. You done got up this morning and got in the morning, walk, word, and worship. And you came here with a defeated mindset. You came here with a heavy heart, a cloudy mind. And you thought the whole world was against you and everything was so heavy on you. And then boom, then dropped it on you just like that. What do you mean? You mean to tell me that right now I'm in a test? You mean to tell me that he's stretching my faith? You mean to tell me that this is what it's supposed to feel like? Sure, you're right. Hello, somebody double tap on my screen. I'm gonna tell my age if I start singing my song. If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I got what you need, what? Sure, you're right. That's God right there as he's walking across heaven, just looking down on you every single time that you do the right thing, every time that you say, hey, I'm coming back to you, life down here, life, and he say, do you think I got what you need? Hey, sure, you're right. Sure, you're right. I'm coming right on through for you. I've already mapped it out for you. I already opened the door for you. I already created the yes for you. I already got you set up. All you got to do is continue to do what you're doing. You ain't got to do nothing but show up. Show up. You ain't got to understand what all I'm about to do. You don't have to know all the details. Understand it, but you're going to win. You're going to walk out of here a winner. You're going to walk out of here on top. It's a faith walk. All you got to do is trust me. Do you think you're coming out of that? Sure, you're right. You think you're going to overcome that? Sure, you're right. You think that you're going to let go? Sure, you're right. If your mindset is right, if your heart posture is right, if you lock in right, then yes, you're going to come out of that. That right there, that's not going to be the end of you. Unexpected wins, unexpected open doors, unexpected opportunities, unexpected yeses, unexpected feet, planet, rooms, environments you didn't even see yourself in. How in the world did I get over here? Did not even know I was qualified for this, coach. Didn't even know them folks knew my name. Didn't even know that they knew anything about me. These folks reached out to me, sent me an email, said I could have anybody, but I want you. Understand that? And I could have anybody, but somehow or another, somebody mentioned your name. Somebody brought you up. And I just want to know, are you available? I would love to have you here. I would love to, opportunities. Oh, that's so unexpected. But that's his job. That's how he operates. That's what he specializes in. He's never going to do it in a way that is not big. We serve a big God that handles big business about you. We serve a big God that handle big business about you. He don't like to do anything small, because when it's small, it don't grab the attention of everybody. So he has to do it real big. You notice how every time he get ready to do something with somebody, it's never with the somebodies that you think that it's going to be. It's never with the somebodies that's already out there, that already got it, that's already this and that. He always go and get the small. He go over there and he get the ones that everybody said wasn't going to make it. He go over there and get the outcast. He go over there and get the black sheep. It seemed like he just sifts through everything, and he find the worst out of the worst. He find the one that everybody said couldn't do it, wouldn't do it. He sift right on through that. Understand that wait a minute, how you found that needle in the haystack? How you dug all the way down in there and went over there and got the black sheep of the family, the outcast of the family, the lowest of the low, the one, yeah, how you going to get that one out of everybody? Because if I would have used that one right there, it wouldn't be as big, it wouldn't be as extreme. I like to go big. I like to show folk that I could take somebody that everybody looked at as a nobody and make them somebody right there before their eyes. I like to take the person that everybody said couldn't make it, wouldn't make it, wasn't able, and show them right there in front of their eyes. Watch how I exalt them. Watch how I make them everything big right there in your face, extreme right there in your face. Watch, yeah. The same one that you despise. Watch what I do with them. Watch how I twist and turn them. Watch how I shape them. Understand that this is what he does. Unexpected. Folk looking at you right now living an unexpected life. Out of all the kids, I thought they was going to be just like their mama, but honey, look at them. They didn't went to school, they didn't got a degree. Child, they talking about they ain't having no kids until they get married. Oh man, look at them. I just knew they was going to be in the jail somewhere or in the grave somewhere. I just knew that, but look at them. They had turned out to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer. Look at them, man. I thought that one right there, they wasn't going to pay always was going to be working in that warehouse, child. Their whole family grew up in that warehouse. The first brick was laid, the grandmama was there, then the mom and them started working there, then the cousins and everybody. I just knew they was going to be there too. And look at them. Man, that's a whole motivational speaker. That's a whole life coach out here traveling the world, understand everywhere, talking about God, talking about living your best life, growing and evolving, and teaching people how to revamp themselves to live up to their fullest potential. You mean to tell me you took somebody that grew up in a boarding school, understand, somebody whose mama was strung out, whose daddy was in jail 20 some odd years, whose brothers and sisters are all scattered all abroad, somebody with the 8th grade and a half, 8th grade, almost 9th grade education, and you mean to tell me that they get online every single day and they teaching people how to create a better version of themselves? They get online every single day, and you mean to tell me with a GED, that's it? Yeah, that's me. Unexpected. I just got carried away. I just want to give my testimony real quick. Come on, yeah. Unexpected, yeah. The ones that you thought wasn't going to have it like that, mess around and have it like that. Went from driving, going to performing and dance around in clubs. You know what I'm saying? Dance around in clubs, and you driving and doing it to riding face first class, going to empowerment events. Understand, they're staying in the Western, going in and speaking in empowerment events with everybody from doctors to lawyers to legislators to councilmen, coming in, shaking your hand, talking about how much they love your page and your content, how they following you on every single thing, running into folk in Walmart and Family Dollars, Dollar Tree, all up and through malls in different cities, not just in the United States, but outside of the United States, saying, I'm a big supporter of yours. I love your content. You've helped me come out of dark situations, times when I counted myself out. I was really about to end it all and found myself on your page, and I kept strolling, and I'm going to tell you, it was like you was telling my life story. It was like you knew everything about me, and I'm like, who is this person? He will take somebody that everybody looked at as a nobody and make them somebody right there in front of everybody and not have to ask anybody for permission. This is what he does. This is what he does. This is what he does. This is how he operates. Come on. Y'all send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love. Good morning to you. Yeah, we went out there real fast. I'm coming back. I wasn't gonna use me as an example. I was gonna talk about Elisha, but I just happened to be on me just now because I just felt the feeling of gratefulness myself. I feel, yeah, you know how you start talking about somebody else, but then you start thinking about yourself. Like, you done did so much for me that I ain't have to always go to the Bible. I can just go back to my life. I can tell you what you done did in my life, how you changed my life, how you lifted my life, how you elevated my life, how I experienced the uncomfortableness for many years before I got to where I am right now, how I experienced what was unfamiliar for a very long time in my life until I understood what it was right now, how I was over here getting unexpected, did not see that coming for many years, understand now, before I got to right here. Let's just, come on, double tap on my screen. Yeah, Jeremiah 29:11, God's plan for your life. Yeah, he's not planning to prosper you. Ooh. You better talk to me. If I had 10,000 tongues, I couldn't thank you enough. If hallelujah was the highest praise, I would need something higher than that for what it is that I feel towards you. Understand me? When you wake up every single day and your heart is at an overflow, you can't even wake up and open your eyes and say, I'm having a bad day or I'm in a bad mood, because you understand the blessing it is just to be able to roll over. You ain't even got out of the bed. It's just a blessing to roll over. It's a blessing to open my eyes. It's a blessing to have the activities of my limbs, to be clothed in my right mind. Understand that, baby, this just for you breathe breath into my body, choosing me over everybody in spite of me. Understand that right there is enough all by itself. Heart that is just overflowing. This is what it's like. But if you want to experience that, you got to get up and go get it. You got to be willing to work towards it. You got to be willing to cut ties with some folk. You got to be willing to distance yourself. Understand, I can't make you change, but you can't make me stay neither. Understand that. You're not going to make me feel bad for outgrowing you. You're not going to make me feel bad for evolving in life. You're not going to make me feel bad for wanting more out of life. If you're happy right here, then you're happy. You like it, I love it for you. But that's not for me. And I'm done feeling bad for leaving folk. I'm done feeling ashamed for leaving folk. I'm done feeling, oh, I should have did this and should have did that. No. I'm not doing any of that, because we all have a divine right of choice. And if that's what you want for your life, then I'm happy for you. But you can't force that on me, just like I can't force what I do on you. We got to respect each other's choices. Understand that. I'm not going to think anything less of you because you decide to stay. That's for you. If you happy, that's you. But I want everything that he got for me. Yeah, come on. I want, listen, when you make up in your mind that y'all, it's different. It's different. I want everything that is mine. Do you know how much faith that you have, how much work you got to be doing on yourself, how committed that you have to be, how much you got to be really aligning yourself to wake up every single day and say, you know what, I want everything that you got for me. Every single thing that you put on my name, I want. Everything that's assigned to me, I want. I'll give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. Put me in position to receive more. I don't want to have to run after nothing. I don't want to have to beg nothing, chase nothing. I don't want to have to compromise with the enemy about nothing. Everything that is mine, waking up every single day with that mindset of give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. Everything that is mine, I want it. Everything that belongs to me, I want it. You have to wake up and you have to intentionally align yourself to be able to receive that every single day, right? Let's go to Elijah real quick, right? When we going, I'm redoing what I done yesterday, giving it, because some of y'all wasn't there. Understand, double tap on my screen real quick. Come on, Facebook, we at 1,980. Get us up to 2K. We almost there. Let me get 6 badges, IG. Double tap on my screen. What we at over here on the diamonds on TikTok. Send me some love over here real quick, y'all. Let's get up to 11K. Let's get up to 11K. Double tap on that screen for me over here. Let me get a couple of flowers. Let me get some love over here. Appreciate you, Anissa. Thank you for that heart. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Let's go. Double tap. If you get what you need this morning, if you're getting a motivation, inspiration, a confirmation that you need right now, thank you so much, Crystal Love. Appreciate you. If you're getting what you need right now, appreciate you. Thank you. Is it JMC? Appreciate those flowers. Double tap on that screen. If you say, Coach, you know what you got? You got me right now. You got me right now. I'm tuned in. Come on, double tap on that screen. I see you, Christina. Appreciate you. Is it Tune? I appreciate y'all. I see the flowers coming. Double tap on that screen. There we go. We got that 2K over there on Facebook. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Miss Patty. Appreciate you, Neek. Double tap on my screen real quick because we about to go outside. We gonna go outside. I want to talk about Elisha real quick. We going outside. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you, Shantae Star. Appreciate you, Zuzu Shady. I appreciate you on Facebook. Double tap on that screen. Send me some love if you coming outside with me. If you coming outside with me, get ready. Miss Garner B, I appreciate that cash app. Purple Flower 93, thank you. Mari B, Angela, I appreciate y'all. Y'all coming outside. Y'all coming out the door with me today. Gigi coming outside. Okay. Crystal Love outside. Anissa coming outside. Come on, Janae Maxwell. I see you double tap. Sliding into the chat. Good morning to you. There go Crystal D then joined into the chat. Good morning to you, Crystal. How you doing? Lady Scorpio Queen. Okay, you coming outside with me? We going outside. We gonna be packed outside. We about to have us a block party. I see the Lord coming. We gonna talk about Elijah. What's going on, Diva Styles? How are you, babe? Good morning to you. Latoya Waterman. Appreciate that cash app this morning. Thank you so much. We going out the door, y'all. We about to have us a whole block party. When we start talking about Elisha was an experience in a time in the land where they were going through a famine. Right? Elisha's story is going to be 1 Kings 17 through 9. She must have been out there with me on yesterday. Chef Shirley, appreciate you. Double tap. Thank you. Okay. There we go. We're going to talk about Elisha real quick. We're going out the door. We're about to have us a block party. When we're talking about Elisha was experiencing a time when they was in a famine. Right? It was a famine in the land, and Elisha, he needed to eat. Thank you, chocolate babe. I appreciate you. Right? God said, Elisha, I want you to go down to the brook. Double tap on my screen, right? Go down to the brook. If you in a famine, everything drying up, what you want me to go down there to this brook for now? What we about to go down here to this brook? He said, go down to the brook. I'm going to have some ravens down there that's going to feed you at the brook. Understand that. When I told you, I said it's 3 things. When you're trusting God, you got to do what? You're going to have to become uncomfortable. You're going to have to deal with the unfamiliar and the unexpected, right? Uncomfortable, unfamiliar, unexpected. This is what we talked about, right? Elisha, go down to the brook. Can you imagine? Now, we all read about the raven. And if you haven't read about the ravens, go in there. Because, if you've been in school, you know something about the ravens. You go in there. They are not birds that listen. They are not the type of birds that's going to follow direction, unexpected, unfamiliar. Understand that. Out of all the birds in the world, this is the one you could have sent me something pretty, something that'll come over here and do what they're supposed to do, and they ain't got to worry about it pecking me in my head. But you want to send a raven. Yeah, go down to the brook, Elijah. You have to have that level of trust. Understand, this is a faith journey. Remember, this is what we're talking about. We have to have a faith journey. Go down to the brook, and what you need is going to be down here at that brook. You got to be willing to follow all the way through, even in the times when you don't understand the assignment, even in the times when you don't have all the details, and in the times when you are uncomfortable. I'm in a famine right now, and you think for 1 second that I'm gonna go down to the brook and something gonna happen different for me that ain't happening for all these other people. If everybody else ain't got it, then I must not gonna have it. Must be not gonna have it neither. And what did I say? Be in the world, but not of the world. You have 106 days to detach yourself from this world. Understand that you cannot be so emotionally attached to things and to people that you think that you cannot survive without them, that whatever is happening to them is also going to happen to you. You have to understand that when you start following Christ, then you all of a sudden have an exception attached to your name. Hello, somebody. Put it inside the chat, in the chat real quick. I have an exception. You have exception attached to your name. What happens to them won't happen to you. What they're going through, how they're feeling, and what that ain't got nothing to do with you when you have exception attached to your name. I have exception attached to my name. Double tap on the screen, y'all. I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to see it. Okay. Yeah, I have exception attached to my name. You might be going through it, but I'm not claiming that. You might be down bad, but I ain't claiming that. You might stay here for the rest of your life, but I ain't claiming that. You might have depression, stress, and anxiety, but I ain't claiming that. You might be going through hell and high water, but I ain't claiming it. I got exception attached to my name. I understand that on my journey, I'm going to experience some stuff that's going to be uncomfortable, but yet will I trust you. I'm going to experience some things that's unfamiliar to me, but yet I'm going to trust you. I might experience some things that are unexpected, but yet will I trust you. This is a faith journey. My job is to what? To get up and get after it. That's it. That's all. So now, here we go. I got exception attached to my name. Everybody else is starting to say, Elisha, go down to the brook. Elisha, go down there to the brook. And what happened? The ravens come and feed them. Understand that you down there getting fed and you able to drink from the brook. This is what's happening. Understand this is unfamiliar. This is almost uncomfortable as well, because we don't, I ain't never known a raven to behave this way. But again, this is the God that we serve. He's always going to supply it supernatural. That's the reason why you have to always keep in the front of your mind that I'm in this world, but not of this world. You guys are operating with a carnal mind out of your flesh mind. You're thinking about it logically. I'm thinking about it supernaturally. I know that my God can make a thing behave in a way that is not consistent with his character. I know that he can make things do things that they don't normally do. Y'all know, I know y'all done read when he said he made that rock cry out. Oh my God. That ain't the story for the day, coach. Hold on, leave that rock alone. Yeah, but I'm just, drink the water. You made the rock cry out. Baby, that right there, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, it's in there. It's in there. When I say make a thing behave in a way that it wasn't supposed to behave, remember when he made them two cows carry that covenant back to the children of Israel? You ain't never, wait a minute. Come on, double tap on my screen. Let's just be real about it. Have it operating in a way that it don't normally operate. Have it doing something that it don't normally do. You have got to pay attention, baby. Yeah, don't put limits on him. Don't start talking about what he can and can't do. Because again, remember I told you, this is a faith journey, and God is the master of doing things extraordinary. He's the master of doing extreme things. It has to be big. It has to be all out there so that it will be able to get the attention that he needs everybody to get, to recognize that he is. Yeah, I am the great I am. I am all powerful. There's nothing that is above me. Understand that? So he has to prove a point when he's doing certain things. It has to be out there. Remember what I told you about Elisha when he went out there to set the altar on fire? That's how he do big all the time. Because you sending ravens down here to feed this young man and got a whole brook that's flowing with water down here. This man got it all. But guess what happened? What he said he was going to do, he did. But then it came a time when the brook dried up and the ravens didn't come. When the rock cried out, that's Luke 19, 28 through 40. Go read it. But the rock cried out. I'm outside a little bit. Y'all out here, we having a block party. What you say, coach? I said unfamiliar, uncomfortable, unexpected. Elisha was coming to the brook, getting fed, getting water. And then it dried up. The ravens didn't come. It's going to be sometimes in your life where you've been prospering in one area. It's been booming. Business been booming. Brand been booming. Everybody supporting. Everybody clapping for you. Everybody patting you on the back. Everybody talking about how proud they are of you and this, and this, that. Yeah. You're going to experience your season where you're going to be flourishing. You're going to experience your season where your harvest is harvesting. Understand that you're going to experience that. But let's not forget that we also have a planting season. Farmers and people that plant, they don't reap harvest all year long. Understand that. Come on, double tap on my screen. Follow the illustration real quick. Y'all said y'all wanted to go outside. Every season won't be your season to go out there and pick corn, pick okra, pick tomatoes. Understand, every season won't be that season. There will come a time when you're going to have to go out there and do what? Plant seeds. It's going to be a time when you're going to have to go out there and till the ground. ground. There's going to be seasons when you're going to have to go out there and spray out the water to water what it is that you put in the ground. Every season won't be your season that you got stuff with running all over. Every season won't be that season. Yeah, you have to have some time to replenish. You have to have some time to plant new seeds, new harvest. Understand that. And you have to be willing. Key word in that is willing. You have to be willing to go out there and do what you've always done. So when coach say to you, do the same thing that you was doing here, do it in the middle and do it in the end. Same faith, same grit, same grind from start to finish. If you started out your journey and you was reading, you was fasting, you was praying, you was meditating, you was studying day in and day out, that's what you're going to have to do all the way throughout your journey. No days off. Understand that if you got sources, people that pour into you, that encourage you, that hold you accountable, that you learn with, that you learn through, all of that, you stay connected to what keeps you filled, what keeps you going all the way through. This is a daily thing. This is not, understand that this ain't something that you do one day. This is something that you do every single day to keep it growing, to keep it growing, to keep it coming. So in the times when, Coach, Coach, but what happened when my harvest, what happens in them times when I'm not harvesting, when it's not, I'm only planting the seeds? When you over there just simply planting the seeds, baby, that's your time of good rest right there. You ain't in the field. That's the time when you over there operating, strengthening up your pressure plan. That's the time when you're getting in the right environments and So you want to overflow. Understand that you want to overflow. You want to always have you some in stock. Understand that. So when your supply is at your supply, even when it's a drought, you still got stuff that's keeping you going. Even when other folk ain't got, you got more than enough over there on your side, right? So now, So when it's starting to dry up, you got to know that God always has, he always has something else that's going for you. So Elisha go down here, and the ravens then left. The ravens ain't came, and they ain't coming to feed him. The brook then dried up. Can you imagine what's going to happen? But see, Elijah, just like I said, you have to know who's your daddy. You got to know where your supply, who's your source. You have to know how to have that overflow. It didn't say that Elijah over there, you ain't over there crying, you ain't over there, oh, I knew one day it was going in. I was hoping for the best, but praying for the worst. I didn't know this and I didn't know that. He said, Elijah, I got another way for you. Understand that when one thing dry up in your life, when you're operating with the right type of mindset and you're in alignment with God, you better know he has another door that he's about to open for you. He has another opportunity that's about to come to you, another yes that you're about to receive in that moment. And what happened? He tell Elisha, I want you to go into the city. Understand that I want you to go in the city. You're going in there to find, Jezebel, right? And y'all already know that at this moment when I said uncomfortable, unfamiliar, unexpected. All three of those things is what this is what Elijah was feeling in that moment. Because ain't nowhere in the world you telling me to go over there to mess around with Jezebel. You know Jezebel don't like me. Understand, and to be honest with you, God, I don't care too much for her neither. Understand, I've been hiding from her out there in that cave and everything else. Me and Jezebel, we got beef. Understand that she done talked about me on all platforms. She done tried to expose me and all of that. I know doggone well you don't want me to go over there with Jezebel. Out of all the people in the world, you want me to trust that they gonna feed me, that they gonna care for me. You want to send me to the enemy's house. Out of all that, you want to send me to the... Wait a minute, hold on. You want to send me to the enemy's house? You remember what I told you, right? I had to put the Bible in 2024 so people can understand it. Listen, Jezebel done talked about him on all platforms. They didn't even have platforms back then. But she done took his business from Jerusalem all the way to Bethlehem. Understand? She done took it from she done told everybody already, okay? You know what I'm saying? So listen, come on now. You want me to go and sleep in the enemy's house and trust that she ain't gonna do nothing to me? Remember when I told you the God that we serve have a way of doing what? Making people and places and things happen in a way that's not consistent with who they are at their core self, at their character. I want you to go to Jezebel's house. That's how sensitive that you have to become. That's how much of the world that you cannot be. You could be in it, but you can't be of it. You could be in this world like, listen, I know how they feel about you. I know what they think about you. I know what they're saying about you. But I still want you to go in head up, chest out. Why? Because I've already prepared the place for you. I've already softened the hearts of these people. I've already then cleared up their mind. I've already then changed their perspective. I already then switched everything that they thought, they don't even think that way no more. Everything that they thought that they felt, they don't even feel that way anymore. But I need you to trust me. What did I say? Faith journey. This is a faith journey. I need you to go where I'm sending you right now, Elijah, and I promise you, you're going to be fed. You're going to be well taken care of. You're going to have a roof over your head. Understand that. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. Don't get so caught up in what other people think. Don't get caught up in what they feel. Don't get caught up in what they done said about you, because they can lie. They can talk all that junk. They can belittle, slander you all they want. And guess what? It still won't stop what God is about to do in your life. He will take those very people that had nothing but negative stuff to say about you and have them people be the same people that are singing your praises, that are over there loving on you, that's pouring into you, that's investing in you. Understand, that's going from pillar to post, talking about how beautiful of a person that you are. Got other folk looking at them crazy like, wait a minute, I thought you said, yeah, I don't feel that way no more. They didn't had a whole change of heart. Understand that, so don't get caught up in folk. People gonna talk good, bad, or indifferent. You can't get caught up in that. You just keep being who you're supposed to be. Because as soon as Elisha got over there, exactly what God told him was going to happen is exactly what happened. The same woman that wanted to destroy him, the same woman that had him hiding out in a cave, understand, who said, I'm gonna destroy you by the end of night, and if I don't destroy you, I'm gonna destroy myself. It's the same woman whose house he had to lay whose house he laid in, whose house he ate in, whose house he was taken care of in. Understand that, because that is the God that we serve. On this journey, friends say screaming, that's just the God that we serve. You're going to experience these things on your journey. But I want you to know that you're more than capable. You're more than able. This is a faith journey. Everything that you need, you already have inside of you. You have to unlock it. Everything that you need to be able to accomplish, everything God said that you were going to accomplish, you already have, but you have to be willing to unlock it. This is a faith journey, a spiritual journey that we are all on. Stop trying to process it logically, because it's not going to happen. Understand, stop trying to understand it with your natural mind, because you will never understand it. Stop trying to put it in a place the way that you feel like, oh, it should strategically. It's never going to make sense. It's a spiritual journey. You're not going to get it. Your job is to show up with a willing heart. Your job is to show up with an open heart. Your job is to show up with an open mind, ready to receive, ready to hear from him, ready to follow his lead. Sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. Sometimes it's going to be unfamiliar. Sometimes it's going to be unexpected. But every time it's going to be worth it. Sometimes unfamiliar, unexpected, uncomfortable, but it's always going to be worth it. It's always going to be worth it. You matter. You deserve every good thing that's going to happen for you. What you want out of life is waiting on you. What you want out of life is waiting on you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you. Because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It is your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this morning. If I blessed your soul this morning, if I uplifted you this morning, if I gave you your motivation, inspiration, or confirmation on this morning, if I help you switch your perspective from that negative over to that positive this morning, send me some love. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate you. I see the heart coming up over there. If I gave you what you need, thank you so much, Kelly, for the flowers. If I blessed your soul on this morning, if you say, you know what, Coach, I needed that. I needed that word on this morning, and yeah, I appreciate it. Hearing it twice twice was twice as nice. Okay, hearing it twice was twice as nice. Double tap on my screen for me this morning if you got what you needed this morning. Double tap on that screen. I absolutely love me some you on this morning, man. If you have not already got your tickets for the Get in the Room tour, I'm gonna be in Dallas, Texas. That's going to be Saturday, September the 28th. Saturday, September the 28th, I will be in Dallas, Texas. I need for you guys to do me a favor. Go to Eventbrite, the Get in the Room tour. Go to Eventbrite, Get in the Room tour Dallas, and pick up your tickets right now today. I think it's like 4 or 5 tickets left on there now. If you want to be a vendor, the vendor slots are still available as well. All you have to do is purchase a ticket, screenshot your ticket purchase and your logo. Send it to me on Instagram so I can write your name down. But yes, September the 28th, Dallas, Texas. I will be out in Dallas, Texas. So if you love my energy online and you want to see me live in person, come out to Dallas, Texas. That's Saturday, September the 28th, and it's from 6 to 10, which means what? We after everything else then shut down. After everything else then shut down and everybody going their own way, that's right. Come on over there and say, you know what? We're going to go get some of this word. Call your homegirls up. Tell them, hey, look, I got somewhere I want us to go. We're going to go check Coach out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get this word. Bring your notepad, bring your ink pens, all of that. It's going to be a vibe. Yes, we will have light refreshments, your meet and greet. Everything is included inside that ticket price. So go to Eventbrite, Get in the Room tour, Dallas, Texas, and come see me live in person. Come love on me and allow me to love on you. Saturday, October the 26th, y'all, is the grand finale. We did it, right? We did it. How Camilla say, we did it, Joe. Listen, we did it. The Get in the Room tour started in October, man. And I tell you what, it's been an amazing experience to tour this world. You know what I'm saying? Doing motivational speaking and life coaching in person with everybody. It's been nothing but a blessing. Seeing my chosen family in almost every single state that I've gone to. I've seen at least 2 to 3 of them. They have popped out on me or more, loving on me, supporting me and what it is that I do in the community all over this world. And I tell you what, just to be able to say that I completed all 10 months is a big thing, y'all. I'm so excited about it. I'm telling you, like, I ain't gonna do too much right now. I just want y'all to know that my heart man, listen, my heart is so full. Like you set out doing something and you trusting God for something, and then when he just shows up in that way, you know, even though you trust him to do it, it feels you so, man, listen, it just feels you in another way. October the 26th, I'm going to the Bronx, New York. The Bronx, New York, October the 26th. That's the grand finale. I want everybody, their best friend and their best friend's friend, to meet me Saturday, October the 26th in Bronx, New York. In the Bronx, New York, man, Saturday, October the 26th for the grand finale of the Get in the Room tour. It is going to be everything. I'm telling y'all, man, from the food. I can't even say light refreshments because we having big food out there, right? That yeah, cook is gonna really cook out there in the Bronx, New York. So y'all gonna get a hot meal out there. We got sweet baby treats that's gonna be out there, that's gonna be preparing all the sweet, y'all. We got DJ T Beats gonna be out there spinning for y'all. Lanice Brown out of Dallas, Texas, gonna be opening up. And we also have the Victorious Visionary that's gonna also be opening up, and I will be closing out the show, man. When I tell you that, man, listen, it's just gonna be one of those things. And for everybody that have asked me, am I gonna have grand finale t-shirts? Yes, I am. I cannot come to the Bronx, New York, and I don't show up out there with the grand finale t-shirt. So yes, bring your t-shirts, and I will be signing everybody's t-shirts out there. The grand finale t-shirts, I will be signing those t-shirts out there in the Bronx, New York. That is Saturday, October the 26th. Tag everybody, and my Philly supporters, you know what I'm saying, my New York supporters, my Virginia, my Baltimore, you know what I'm saying, my Maryland, everybody, you know what I'm saying, Washington, all of y'all, man, meet me in the Bronx, New York, October the 26th, man. The grand finale, as y'all can tell, I'm so excited about it, man. Listen, I'm telling you, it's going down. Just know that. Just know that, man. God is amazing. God is amazing, and we completed the whole entire 10 months. It's been a journey. The whole entire 10 months. Coach done been in Jamaica speaking. You know what I mean? We even went out the country this year. Like, it's been a blessing. It's been a, man, listen, I cannot wait until next year. But the grand finale is going to be Saturday, October the 26th. And I don't want y'all to miss it. If you anywhere surrounding that area, if you in New Jersey, if you in Newark, if you anywhere in New York, Virginia, DC, any of those areas, make sure you guys are in the building. Understand, make sure y'all in the building. Do not hesitate. It is definitely going to be worth that trip. Get on the bus, get on the train, do whatever you got to do. Saturday, October the 26th, meet me in the Bronx, New York. This month, y'all already know this is the day before. That's September the 28th, right? I'm already prepared for September the 28th, and I'm telling you, it's going down. I'm telling you, I can't wait to get to Dallas. I love y'all, man, but I want y'all to have an amazing, amazing day, and I will see you guys soon.